Next, what I want to show you how to do is put it on the stretcher and do the end servings to close the loops. So what I do with my string, I'm holding like this, I put 2 complete revolutions in it. Put it back on the jig here and adjust the tension. Another thing I like to do is I don't line up both of these flush. I just leave them offset slightly, if you can see that in the video. That way when you close the loop it just does a neater job of forming the loop. Delia, yo no soy aquí. I don't care. What I do is, as I'm tightening it, I'll roll the string a little bit, pluck it a little bit. And I get them really snug. This is for a 200-pound crossbow. So I want to make sure it's nice and stretched out before I start to close the ends. Now we got it snug. The end of the loop will also depend on your bow. What I do is start by putting it through. Just put a little type of slip knot, and you can leave 4 or 5 inches so you got a little tag to work with. This particular string I want about 1 3/4 inches of a loop. So I start that on the 1 3/4 inches, that knot. Holding this snug, I go around 2 or 3 times. Try to keep it tight. We will go 4. What that's going to do now is pull that shut, if you can see that. And we want to keep this fairly tight. Once we get down there a couple inches, again you take the little tag and nip it off and continue to wind. I want an end serving about 5 inches long, so I'm going to wind it to about 4.5. Once I've got the 4.5, I'm going to pull this around the same way we did before, over the top, come through the loop. I'm going to go 20 wraps. Once you've got your 20, pulling it towards you through the loop, go over and just hook it over top of the end of your jig. I then like to grease this up with some wax really well, and the string as well, so it slides better as you're tightening it. Wrap over the top, adding to the left side, taking away from the right side again. Wrap that fairly snug. you look. Try not to let that string get slack. Use your pencil again. Let it slide off the end of the pencil and you're snug. Again, your needle nose pliers, catch the end, pull it tight, nip the end of the string off, wet your fingers and just melt that little tag into the end. Now, we're going to come back with another part and I'll show you how to do the center serving.